going to be very good for this area. I mean, the fire throughput has increased quite significantly, actually. Can't wait to get Singapore. I mean, we've also getting a fair bit from convoys. We could trade a bit less from the Soviets on the rare materials. We don't need that one anymore. I'll let them keep their resources for the time being. If they want to trade it for someone else, they can. Not that they'll have many options. Maybe, I don't know, Germany, but that's about it. Because most of the people are already aligned to one of the factions. Give a support attack from here, then we can... Oh, you're not really capable of attacking yet. Move up some of the troops here. Not sure if we can actually get up there, but they... Oh, they are actually pulling up back a lot of their troops. They managed to dig into mountains, attacking across the river to there. It's gonna be a suicide. Now, one of the... That Mountaineer division needs to pull back. Lunar detection, light cruiser crew training. Oh, there was something here. Headquarters, I believe. I'm actually wondering if there are any... What are they called? Ships or anything like that over there in Singapore. We'll get planes a little bit closer, and we can then use that into other areas, doing naval bombardment and such. I haven't seen many convoys come through here, so there might not be all that many units in Indonesia. We're getting a bit more factories soon. How far away are we from... Well, I mean, that's not too far away. The oil refinery is pretty far away, though. Once we can get that, that should increase the... Well, what does it increase? Crude oil. Okay, some more oil. Sounds good. Mass livestock that we don't have right now. There's the Incona. I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce that, but that's something that we will get in Java, I believe. There's no gold there, but we don't need extra gold. So we'll take that away from the enemy. Actually, they do still have another one, but... Things are looking alright so far. I mean, how are the situations in Europe? UK has mostly freed Scotland now. So apparently we got the amphibious ship defenses ahead of time. They still haven't managed to do a proper landing in France or anything like that. They did have a landing in Sicily and they got about here, bit to the up the boot, but then they were pushed back by the Germans. That was while Germany and Soviet Union were still fighting. Which they probably have a decent bit of rebellion. Well, potentially. But they got a lot of troops on the border, so it's a bit hard to tell. They might have a fair bit of rebellions in Soviet Union. Oh, and Soviets still have some units over here in Finland. And apparently in Norway. They're not going to be moving anywhere. Basically doomed. As are these well, German and Italian troops here. There's also some Finnish troops and Bulgarian, Romanian. Well then. Oh crap. Soviets are being pushed back pretty hard here. Okay then. At least we are pushing in from here, so we can eventually cut them off from all supplies and then destroy them. Now this fight, are taking rather hefty casualties. And in another division. And infantry division. Decent bit of damage there. Probably take out the core there. They are probably trying to redeploy through here, but that's not going to work. And some of our cores are okay, yeah. A bit too far away, I suppose. You are on the move already. You need to get a little bit closer as well. I'm hoping that if I move this one a little bit, it'll be okay for a long while. At least around there. Now the core around here is a bit spread out. That's just a bit unfortunate. We can't really do much about that. But we are about to see what's in Singapore. Also, how are we doing in victory conditions? We got 4 of them. Mostly due to, well, Hong Kong, 2 in Japan, and Operation August Storm. Okay, we won the battle over there. Oh crap, the light infantry division needs to pull back from the fight. Oh, it shatters. I don't know if it's going to take a little bit reinforcements now, but we're fine. Okay, we won the battle there. We lost 14,000 men in that fight. That's a bit nasty. Probably attack the partisans over there and push them out. Well, at least I hope we can. Now the question is, if they are pulling all the troops from there, could we grab that? Because they would still be able to go through Bhutan, but it would delay them a little bit. Won the battle there, excellent. Did win the fight over there as well. I'm assuming that there's not much over here that I can do. The US has a navy moving around about, so we can't really do much about that. We could try to sink the navy, I suppose, but I mean, we tried that. We didn't really do much, did we? We can do naval strikes here. Daily continues. I mean, they are clearly moving through here every now and then. And sink some of the ships, that would be nice. Now, we haven't given the planes an order yet over here, but they don't have fuel. So giving an order is not going to do much. All warship sonar, carrier aircraft prototype, right. No, Italy, I'm not going to give you that, so it should be around here, yes. The aircraft on carriers is going to get better and better and better in due time. Of course, the carriers that we can produce right now are not very good. We're going to get an upgrade on radios tomorrow. Got a few more factories. There's another one coming up tomorrow. And a coal mine. Going to be the full coal mine levels in Taiwan, which I'm actually curious. How high production values do we have there? 300. Okay, I mean, sure enough, there's the 50% from the home front. We are at war, but still, it's rather huge. That Indian division is not having a great time. Probably send a bit more divisions over here, because from here we should be able to attack south without the river crossing. A fair bit of damage there. We still do have a few divisions that we can use. I mean, the Allies are bringing in a lot of troops here now. Hold on, is the radios ahead of time? Yeah, they are. Autarky, On the other hand, increasing production in Beijing might not be a terrible idea. Because efficiency for production is going to hurt us. I think we're going to go with not this time. Don't need that much more resources. Submarine batteries, so we can actually get the next submarine. Get that one, support submarine. Oh, okay, air defense goes down a lot. Visibility goes up, but the range goes... Okay. Oh, okay. I think I'll research that. I mean, fair enough, it's going to make our submarines a bit more vulnerable for the enemy. But at the same time, the increased range will give us nice options to work with. Right, so that... Ooh, this light infantry is going to need a lot of reinforcements. Broadcasting. Wait, did we get broadcasting as well? I suppose we've had that for a while, haven't we? I'm going to save the money for now. That one, we don't need... The hydrophone is over here. Broadcasting, hold on, huge entertainment show might not be terrible. Although, well... Could probably take that, or the small heroic tales. I'm going to take the small heroic tales. Increase the terrain... What's it called again? Well, we'll say that in a few months. Well, actually, it's going to take about a month, isn't it? But we'll say that eventually. Yeah, we'll probably need to send in more of the troops across the river there if we can. We're reaching there soon. Well, at least a week by the looks of it. I mean, the weather seems to be a bit muddy. Reinforcements. Ah, we're gonna get the long-range submarine soon. That's gonna be lovely. Now, have we lost ships? No, we are repairing the remaining ships here, although the landing craft doesn't... It does have morale, it's very low. Oh crap, they're bombing us here again. Okay. Superiority daily. Just continues. There we go, we can beat them back now. Or they destroy our navy. I mean, where do they have the range? I suppose they can... Wait, they are... That. Well, where they are attacking is... Oh, probably Singapore, isn't it? Speaking of which, they have a lot of troops there. And it does have coastal fortification. Attacking that is going to be a bit difficult by the looks of it. We can't get further until we take Singapore. Let's have a look at what it's going to look like. It's mostly headquarters, actually. Some of them have a little bit extra troops there. Might be able to beat them back. I think one at a time we'll push them out from there. Submarine hull advances. That's good. We'll look at the submarine text again. We can get the upgraded coastal submarine, which we are already researching. We're gonna need a better engine before we can get the basic submarine and long-range submarine upgrades. Two divisions there. We do have a third one that we could technically send in as a support attack. Wait, they are encircled there. Oh, hold on a minute. Interesting. They are starting to take a decent bit of damage. I'll leave one of these units here to rest. Commando mission, submarine periscope. Oh, right, that's the one that we needed for the submarines. Okay. We'll put those to the queue. Local resistance. Bring some... Oh, that costs a lot. Minor success. El Salvador of all places. Okay. So if there's anything, no, I don't think we can actually see anything from there. But yeah, they are part of the Allies. So eventually, once we start having a navy and all that, that we can actually get some of the harbors and such here. What we'll probably do is we'll first take Indonesia, New Guinea, then we'll probably take Australia, New Zealand, and take the islands around here. Because Guam will take us as soon as we can. And then start taking more of the US island. Oh, okay. Here they are. This is a bit of a placeholder nation. Interesting. I did not notice that one before. Just there for some events that will happen. We are advancing there. Do we have another division that we could send up there? We do, and the Mountaineer. Why don't we move you across the river? And you are there for nothing, so I'm going to move you across the river as well. Special Forces Unit Combined Arms. I'm going to give it the better Combined Arms bonus with special units. I don't know, the Singapore might be a bit tricky to take, but we can certainly try. Now, did we... We do have the troops here, we didn't start the fight yet. And there's nothing over here that we really need. Okay, so we are getting those last levels, but it's going to take a while before they are here. We are ahead of time in hydrophone. Right, I forgot to stop that research. We did get some reinforcements here, but we are not having great time in terms of the supplies, so we may need to wait a little bit before we do anything about that. I wanted to increase the roads over here, actually. And I suppose we can go on this side now. Probably is going to have a decent infrastructure already. Not going to worry about that. Now, what's the situation over here? We're still moving across the river there. You can move up there, actually. Let's speed up the speed 3 again. Oh, the US is trying to do their attacks again. And not going all that well for them. Another attack. They're doing ground attacks actually, which is not great for us. At the same time, they are taking a lot of damage from trying to get across that strait. Speaking of straits, got the Taiwan Strait modifier again. Okay, they lost 8,000 men. Decent. I mean, we lost some men for the bombardment, but mostly we were fine. Actually, no. Suppose I could move these two into the city. We'll regain their strength a bit faster there. Give a bit of a support attack from the south. And maybe move you across there as well. Wait, no. No, we do have another division here. Never mind. Everything's fine. A little bit extra reinforcements, but that's fine. Over that, we could build another commando unit if we wanted to, but at the same time, we are running a bit low on cash. I don't know if we want to do that right now. Major movie studio is not actually helping all that much in the money production here. We're having a lot of troops moving in there. Well, you're already almost there. We'll move you there instead. Right, extraction is going to be done in 2 days, so there's going to be even more production in Taiwan, which is rather good place in terms of production. At least coal, all energy, metal, and rare materials. quite great. Other areas not necessarily as much. Oh right, the required ratios are dropping over time, okay. Submarine periscope advances, so we can put in the submarine upgrades into the research queue again. Get the damage control research all underway as well. I mean, it's gonna take a long while before it's actually finished, but that's mostly because we have quite a long queue for our research. Got the special forces upgrade there. There we go, we didn't crash this time. Now the mountaineer can start moving up there, and this one's already over, almost here. Take that one. We might move over there, cut off these, then we can start clear out that area. We might need a bit more troops down here. Maybe. Question is, are we gonna get there before that partisan gets? Probably not, because we have the river crossing penalty. But by the looks of it, since we do have engineers, it's not actually hindering us all that much. Yeah, the river crossing is actually giving us extra speed, but the weather is not helping us at all. Penetration bomb. Nice, I mean, it's mostly for the strategic bombers and such. Speaking of bombers. 10, okay, so they are having some more fighters here. We do have the troops here. Let's try to attack Singapore again. If it works. Have the close air support here. We do have some fuel as well, just not much supply, so we'll wait. And it looks like the biggest problems in our supply lines are mostly down there in Malaya. We're gonna get another factory line completed. That in Shanghai, is that, or... Yeah, it's in Shanghai. It's going to be finished in a few days. And then it's going to have 10 factories there, which is quite nice. So the encirclement penalty is pretty rough for them, and some of those headquarters will be destroyed soon. Helium fuel tank research. Let's have a look. Oh, we can't actually get any of those until we get, I think, one of the bombers here. Maybe. Here we got across the river there. We have a lot more troops going in there. And what we'll do is we'll expand the bridgehead on that side of the river and look at more of the troops away from their supplies. Another division there. What about send in division down that way? And did we? Don't think we did. Redeploy this a little bit closer. I mean, the road around here should have improved. Oh, it's improved again. So yeah, the amount of supplies that we can transfer is increasing. Situation is improving a fair bit. What I could do, okay, so we are increasing that one as well. We should probably make sure that we increase more over here. Okay, well that is going to increase the structure a fair bit, and that keep the supply problems in check, for the most part. And sure enough, it's going to take a while before they are built. But we're not far away from the submarines, that is very good news. Building the destroyers now, those are going to be done in July next year. And first of the tank divisions is going to be built in September, then in November and December. Taking from two different... Oh, I see. So we actually caught the retreating troops from there, and now they're fighting again, basically. A multiple combat penalty is rather hefty. Defense in death. That's large. Okay, so that would be in escorts. Yeah, 1953 is a bit ahead of time. Now we do have a bit extra in reinforcements again. It fluctuates a fair bit, but we can do things about that. Now the baton division might be shattering soon. Probably leave the... actually... Oh, interesting. Move another division over there, I suppose. Move up more divisions over there, just so that... well, it's going to be a lot easier to attack from there. Speaking of which, you could technically attack that one already. That partisan unit... oh. Yeah, I lost like 5% of these men per hour. There's a Brazilian division over there. Not quite yet ready to attack on that. Once we get reinforcements, we should be okay. Oh crap! We're a bit of a problem with supplies again. 68,000 used? What? What? There we go, evens out a little bit, but we may need to put in a bit more in production. 75. Probably an overkill, but at the same time, I don't want to run entirely out of supplies. Now, how's the Singapore fight going on? Actually, pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, right, they got only 10,000 men there. I mean, sure enough, we're taking a little bit casualties. Probably give us a support attack with the 4th Division. Small arms manufacturing, excellent. Now, sure enough, it is amphibious invasion. Kind of, so we are taking rather big penalty from that, but at the same time, a lot of the units already here are more or less about to shatter. That should be alright. Not far away from the submarine. 3 more days. I think we'll place it somewhere around... maybe around here, actually. Then we can start using the submarine somewhere over here. Maybe. They haven't pushed into all former Soviet Union here in Caucasus yet, but over here, yeah, they've pushed a fair bit. I'm pretty sure that they will have some serious problems with supplies sooner or later. Oh crap, that's a lot of bombardment that they did. Holy shit, we may need to pull back. At least switch around some of the units. What's the problem? Well, yeah, we're fine, but there, oh. We can't actually build anything over there because it's not our province, it's our... well, our puppet's province. Automotive construction go, and artillery production, so that's all 3 of the production costs over here, or cost reduction techs have been researched now.